Hey everybody, I'm Seamus.
I'm Josh.
I'm Rootsgarn.
And I Mumbles.
And you knew we were going to do this game next. You knew this was coming. We're doing Fallout New Vegas.
We've
Let's
pretty
do
much
this.
been waiting to do New Vegas since we did Fallout 3. Since before New Vegas came out.
You know, I think the season for Fallout 3 that we did, spoiler warning, really informed my enjoyment of New Vegas. Because you guys, I mean, you know, you were sick of it, we were sick of it, all the bitching and moaning we kept doing towards the end of the season for Fallout 3, just going on about how the writing sucks, the world sucks, oh god. And then I play this game, and it's like an itemized list of how all those things can be fixed and applied in a way that makes for a good game. Yeah, I'm just laying the cards out right now. I love this game, loved this game, favorite game of the year, probably one of my top 5, top 10 RPGs of all time.
I don't give it that much, but this is just worlds better than the original game. And I love me this intro movie. Beautiful intro of the world, of the setting, of the style of things, and I like this slap in the face to the original game where he headshots a raider from Fallout 3.
I also like this sort of continuous pan from... I mean, it's pretty cool if you get one pan that goes from the inside of a casino to the back of a raider's head.
Yeah.
And it leads us to here. With our character at the beginning of the game. Just really nice transition.
War never changes.
And there is Ron Perlman. Although I have to say, this is probably the most bullshit Ron Perlman Fallout introduction ever.
When they opened,
yeah,
inhabitants set out across the
it's like it goes straight into DM mode.
Establishing villages.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll sit at the table while Ron Perlman runs a game.
Decades passed.
I'm not going to complain.
For the voice alone.
Beneath the flag of the new California Republic.
But, well, I mean, we say that, but then, like, we meet the Elven Maiden. Oh, hello! Would you like to stay in our shop?
I also think Ron Perlman's a good person to party with, so I feel like you get a few beers in him, you know, you do some Dungeons & Dragons. You have a good time.
And I mean, he looks exactly like you would expect the guy with this voice to sound, or to look.
Yes.
And you'd be way too goddamn intimidated to go rules lawyer on him. Okay, so he hits you for 15 damage. Well, actually, technically, in the third source book, it mentions that when... you broken a bottle of beer on the table. That's nice. Actually, I could be mistaken. Maybe we should just move on to the next act.
Well, I know who to invite to sessions when Rutskarn's around then.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, this didn't need to be established. There's the two factions, the New California Republic, the Democratic America stand-in good guys who are, you know, trying to civilize the area and bring, you know, classic Greek values to the wasteland. And then you got Caesar's Legion, who are just the bad guys.
Kaiser!
Clown!
Kaiser!
Stayed open for business under the control of its mysterious.
Yeah, we'll get to Caesar's Legion later, but they're kind of
evil,
weird.
Kaiser.
And then we got Vegas, which is appropriately enough neutral.
Like
and sides with the people.
The intro is still going.
What seemed like a
oh yeah, and if minor nitpick, you try to skip any part of this introduction, like the first part that pans, the Ron Perlman part that gives you like an itemized list, and then this third part which is like, awesome.
Oh, well, fuck you, buddy.
I don't need to give you this cutscene. You know, I'm just spinning my wheels. All right, let's get to the game.
Love this
Let's skip
moment.
straight to, you want to skip the cutscene? Let's skip straight to the part where you get shot in the face, huh? Because that's my favorite part.
Who else was surprised this is fucking Matthew Perry from Friends? Because I was surprised.
I was totally surprised because...
I can't even see him when I hear this guy's...
He looks just like that, though. He looks exactly like that guy.
Quick question. What's up with that dude on the right? He looks like he's like, he just heard a ghost or something.
Huh? Look at him, he's so excited.
The game was rigged from the start.
So...
Not the face! Damn it.
That was my favorite face.
Mass Effect 2 and Fallout New Vegas. I think this was a trend in 2010. Protagonist dies in the first 5 minutes.
Although I gotta give it credit, this was a pretty good hook. When that guy shot me in the face, I'm like, I am so going to get even with that guy, and I hate his jacket. I'm gonna track it. You know what? I say I
love
his
his jacket. Are you kidding?
But when I got it, I put it on.
No, me too. Actually, my first thought was, I'm going to kill that guy and then wear his jacket like a fucking badge of honor.
Yeah, I mean, you immediately... What, why did you just add binocular? You run a mod, Josh? You run mods, Josh? Josh, what mods you running?
You mod.
Since I pre-ordered it on Steam, it immediately dropped a bunch of Caravan Pack items in my inventory.
Oh, the Caravan Pack, I got that as well.
Name. Let's see, what kind of character name could we possibly want for this?
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Homer, Pollux, maybe?
No, Reginald Cuftbert rises from the grave.
You totally just spelled it wrong.
You did?
Way to go, Josh! Way to go!
No, I think it should be spelled different. I think it should be spelled different every time.
Wait, what did I spell wrong?
I'm not even telling you, Josh. I'm not even gonna tell you.
Did I get Reginald wrong? Because the original name was a misspelling.
No, it wasn't. I went back and watched these fucking episodes, fucking Fallout. Yeah, I went back and watched them, and Redscarn corrected you and told you how to say it correct, or at least the last name.
No,
so you misspelled it last time,
was like
and then you misspelled. I know, Josh. You misspelled your misspelling.
Whatever. So this was the one graphical improvement that Obsidian did with the characters, which was to go in and give everyone a double chin. So
yeah, love that.
We're gonna get rid of that shit.
And what's frustrating is it's really an artifact of the normal mapping. Like, if you look at it from the side, you don't actually have a double chin. There's just this weird lighting where it does the lighting under the jaw at a grazing angle, which makes it look like you have a double chin. It's horrible.
You know what sucks? Like, so they made the faces look like a little bit more natural than the god-awful, drooling abomination, Bethesda-looking abominations that came out of the last game. But here's the thing. Every character has the same thing where, like, they look basically normal except for a couple features which are really extreme. So you're like, okay, I can tweak that. So you get in, and all the features that are extreme are at the very lowest values at those extremes. Like, if you got a massive schnoz, you'll start out, like, go to schnoz size, and you'll be at the absolute smallest possible schnoz, so you can only make it bigger from there.
I noticed that exact same problem. I was like, oh, look, I have tiny little beady eyes. I'll go, and I'll make them bigger, and they were as large as they would get. These were the largest possible.
Which means we can steal shit.
Can I just say something?
This guy doesn't care.
If you play as a chick, you have a beard option. You have a beard option. You can go into the settings and give your chick a beard. I'm not even fucking joking. And so like I went in and you can give yourself like a nice little Frida Kahlo kind of bullshit. And I'm like, what chick would do that? What chick would go, I like my character, but she needs a beard?
Wait, I don't get it. I don't get what's Mom's talking about? I thought all women really secretly wanted beard. Pretty sure Freud talked about that.
Okay, luck stacking time.
No.
Beard envy?
Yeah.
Beard envy.
I know I heard about something like that.
What you've been through,
I definitely.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Well, we know you're
man, I like how it's giving you it's giving you a very strong flavor even from the beginning, and like, you know, it's giving you lots of cowboy illusions.
Pants. It's not giving you pants, that's for sure.
It's not giving you pants. Like, the guy talks in like a southern accent,
and I have no
like
idea why.
a western accent. He has a neckerchief.
Can I just,
sort of sepia tone.
It's nice that you don't have to do the whole fucking you growing up in the vault thing that Fallout 3 did. This is pretty to the point. This is get your stats, do the fucking thing, ink block, whatever.
Well, yeah, except the fucking bullshit psychological test. You just wait.
Those are fun.
What did he say?
Those are fun.
It's fun, but then I always override it. So it really is. It's fun the first time, but then it's a time sink.
Well, plus, and in in Morrowind, like or in Oblivion and stuff, there's like a direct connection between what you choose and what you get. It's like, oh, you choose the option that makes you look like a violent psychopath. You get weapon skills. Or you choose the option that makes you look smooth. You get speech skills. And this one, it's pretty much just random BS pop psychology questions. So you get random BS pop psychology magazine quiz style answers. So really, the only reason to play it is to see what hilariously awkward answers it gives you.
I got a few statements. I want you to tell me
I
how
like
much
the
they sound
future.
like
Oh, you
something
must
we
love
said.
science and laser.
First one.
That is true. I do love science and
Conflict just
laser.
ain't
Conflict just ain't in my nature. Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Well, most people end up relying on me for support, and then they
I'm
end up
always
dead.
fixing to be the center of attention.
And that there's no one
guess.
surrounding you because you've murdered them, I would
I'm
say
slow
yes.
to embrace new ideas.
Well, stabbing works.
I charge in to deal with my
Yeah, I
Reginald's
feel like you
"Can
got
I
a
draw-"
sort of...
Is there any other way?
almost done here.
Now, check this out. They've
do you
got
say
the
you have a
fucking
look at
ink
this?
blot
Tell
test.
me what you see.
I love that. Okay.
What the hell?
One of these is my
Okay.
favorite, and you'll
How
know
about this
almost instantly which one it is. Because it's so... And they don't give you the right option. It's not this one.
Saw a dead dog in an alley this morning.
It's not-
This is this one. This is the last one.
This wasteland is afraid of me. I've seen its true face.
This one!
I
It's
wish you
two
could-
bears high-fiving! This is two bears high-fiving! Look at it!
I wish you could go Penny Arcade on this and just choose penis for all of them.
I was so mad that they didn't have two
Well,
bears
that's all she
high-fiving.
wrote.
You could just...
I
They
don't
could give
have
you,
nothing
I don't know,
to compare it to, so
NCR
maybe
points
a
or
bigger
some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
results.
Oh, speaking
See
of
if it all
bears,
seems right.
you know, when I saw the new California Republic logo, their flag is a
Wow.
two-headed bear, but I completely misunderstood it, and I thought it was two bears making another bear.
This almost
Aw.
tagged all
Two
of
bears
the skills
making
that
the
I
beast of
wanted,
two bad.
except we want sneak
Yes.
and not unarmed. All right.
Before I turn you loose,
And I was like, they
Badass
put that on their
mushroom
flag?
stash,
I
man.
got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just
Doc is
acknowledge
awful comfortable
anyone
with us
who's
standing
got
around in
a
our
funny
underwear.
history of getting shot in the head.
Well, it is
Yeah.
nice and
What is
clean.
there?
I don't
So,
think that escaped
one of the-
anybody's notice.
One of the
It
things
seems that you
from
got a
the
shot to
earlier
the-
Fallout
take
games
off your
that
pants.
returned was traits. Sadly, the most
Yeah.
overpowered trait in the entire game didn't make a return, which was gifted,
Wild Wasteland.
which gave you... Yes, we are going to do Wild Wasteland because crazy shit happens to Reginald Cuftbert. And also Built to Destroy because
to
plus
Destroy,
3%
yeah, Built to
to crit rate.
All right.
'Cause we got a
That's
crit
about
stack.
how it does it.
Yeah, I got the
Yup.
Caravan Pack as well for getting the game. The Caravan Pack is so ridiculously overpowered early. Later on, it doesn't matter, but early in the game, it's like the best armor you will see for the next 6 hours, the best weapon you'll see for the next 4 hours. It is pretty. It's
noticed that's
almost
what a
they're
lot of
just
games
selling
do
you
that
cheat
now.
items. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't
a
like
lot
that.
of games do that now, where
Almost.
if you pre-order, you get fucking godly weapons that are really good
Yeah.
early on, and then they're bullshit once you're higher level.
Yeah, but they balance the game and then they
Ooh, a
break
hat.
it with their DLC.
You know,
I love how he doesn't do
Doesn't
anything
sound
about you
like
taking
anything else
his
I know.
hat.
Here, these are
I mean,
yours.
like,
He doesn't
medical
do anything.
supplies,
You could clean
it'll
out
help
his
you out.
place and
Yeah.
yeah,
I
you
hope
could
don't
clean his
mind
place
if I
out
give
and
them
sell
another
him
look.
all
I thought
his
it might
own
help me
stuff.
find a next of kin.
Well, yeah, I
when
mean,
I played
but
this
like,
in survival mode or whatever, I fucking would come back here and
Well,
just take
if you're
shit.
heading back
'Cause you
out
get-
there,
you-
you
the water
gotta
here is
have
fresh.
this. They call it
And
a Pip
he has a
Boy.
bunch of like doctor's
I
kits.
grew up in one of them.
The water
fights I made
everywhere
before
is
the war.
fresh.
We all got
It's
one.
just
yeah,
something
but this is one of
super
That is a
brave.
rant
You
in the
might want
making
such
when
a
we
thing
get to
after
Lake
what
Mead.
you've been through.
There's just something super
know
brazen
what
about
it's like.
plucking a dude's hat off his own hat rack right in front of him
Fair
and
enough.
putting it on.
Pick on you for lacking modesty.
You like
Oh, he gave me a Vault
Never was
21
much style
jumpsuit. Look, guess what I'm never going to use.
You should
It
talk
does
to
give you
Sunny
plus
Smiles
2 bonus
before
to
you
mana
leave
level.
town. She can help
And
you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
Yeah, but I have lightweight
She'll
leather
likely
armor,
be at the saloon.
which is better.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Caravan
Some of the
Pack
other folks at the
includes this
saloon might be
ridiculous
able to help
armor
you
that's
out, too.
better
And the
than
metal fella, Victor, will
any
pull
other
you out
leather
of your
armor in the
grave.
game, I think.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you ever
Except
get
the
hurt out
reinforced.
there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed
I think
anymore.
Well, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go.
Oh, and now we can turn on hardcore mode, which is like that mod that Seamus liked.
That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, I've never not played hardcore mode, so I really legitimately don't know what it's like.
You like have to
yeah, but
sleep and drink water
No,
and
yeah.
eat food.
It's actually
Yeah.
more of a nuisance than it is hardcore.
Yeah,
Right.
and your companions can die rather than get knocked out, and you can only
You know
heal
what?
limbs
That's
with
what made me
doctor's
not want to
bag.
do it. I love the idea of taking care of my stats, but the campaign. But I think hardcore really you should play without a companion. I think that's the proper way to do hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those guys are really, really powerful.
Yeah. You could actually pull up a fucking lawn chair, sit with a mojito, and have the companions do all the fighting for you.
Yeah, you can. They really. I think they outdamage you for most of the game.
So, welcome to Nevada.
Love this.
Blue
This
sky!
is gorgeous.
Color.
Yeah, well, it still has that kind of filter from Fallout 3, except rather than green, which was weird and inexplicable, it's yellow. But I mean, the sky is kind of washed out. But
Look at
it's
that green
better
plant
than
right there.
Yeah, there are plants here. So apparently, Nevada is officially more lush and bountiful than Washington
A
D.C.
swamp.
Yeah, well, there's a food chain here, so you don't have this weird thing where everybody's fighting over water in a land where nobody could possibly make food. Oh,
was
look,
about to-
look.
I was
Yeah,
I'm
there are
ranting
no
against
burnt
Fallout.
out 200-year-old trees.
Don't worry.
Isn't that a continuity error? Because if there's plants, then that means that, well, people could farm, but that would mean that animals would have something
Yeah,
to eat.
I guess there's a thing
so
or
that
two
there would
I
be
can show you.
herbivores, and that
Sounds like
carnivores
you
could
need all
then
the help
eat the
you can get after what
herbivores,
they done
and
to
the carnivores
Meet
and
me
the herbivores
outside,
could be
behind
either
this room.
herded or hunted for more food. See, the problem is then people are being able to eat, and it would make sense that there would be a society. See, I really like the approach in Fallout 3, where there wasn't any plants, there weren't dead, burnt grass, radioactive grass, so there was no explanation for why anyone was around
For
that could
200 years.
Yeah.
for 200 years. Yeah.
Oh, when this girl talks to you, this drove me crazy. It's such a small thing, but it really bugged me for some reason. You walk in the door, she grabs your camera like all Bethesda games do, because I guess they love to piss me off. She grabs your camera and she's like, Cheyenne, stay. You can't see the dog. You have no idea. I thought she was calling me Cheyenne. I'm like, what? Stay? Fine, but stop calling me Cheyenne. And then it wasn't
I wonder what
until later
happens.
that you see the dog and you realize what that was all about.
Go
She'll
away,
kick
you
your
stupid
ass.
tutorial shit. Wonder what happens if I just punch these
Let's find out.
rather
together.
than doing the tutorial. Do I win? Do I get anything?
Everything
Is
all
there a
right?
dumbass award?
I guess I actually have to. I don't even know if I can shoot them now that I.
Just walk over there and shoot them on the ground.
Yeah, there's not a line you have to stand behind. This is the tutorial to teach you how to use
Crouch
your weapon.
over the bottles and
I
shoot
wonder. Does she just like? Is it just I have to shoot?
No, you have to.
No,
actually
you have to hit the
bottle.
bottles.
Nice shot.
There's
Huh,
cues
apparently
when
it
you
is.
shoot the bottles.
But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
That's a start.
I gotta go chase geckos
Wow.
away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, well, I guess we can go through the rest of the tutorial. Because there's stuff in
Follow
it
me.
for us.
It's just down to the southeast of Shore.
Whenever I was feeling conscientious and wanted to get some experience, I would go through enough of the tutorial right up to the herb part.
Yes.
Is it-
That was
Break gonna be here?
tedious.
So next episode, we follow around the phoned-in voice actor lady and shoot some geckos and make some drugs.